'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. And if I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top Carrera to shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene? 1 2.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, football fans, as we get a look inside a Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
All right, here we go. Second down. We'll go play action. Here's Penix. That's brought in by Mooney. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Try and run here with Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Another carry for Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Now Penix off the play action. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Is Darian Porter in on the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To the right side and reeled in by London. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play action. Here's Penix. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Go.
Again, Penix to the air. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Pack the 6.
And again, it's Penix. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So now on is Young Hui Koo for the Falcons field goal. It is a 40-yard look from the right hash.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They just get the play off. That's to the rookie out of TCU. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Now Smith. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. And off to Genty. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And a big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Trying again, following the set. We've got a screen to the running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing on third, Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Giving this to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Brings up the second down at the 16-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he's in, touchdown! The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he will be stopped now. What to like about that effort?
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the
From the 39
39-yard
now
line.
after that explosive start to this drive. First and 10, a run to Robinson. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 40-yard
So
line.
close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Penix to throw. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36. Play fake, Penix. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side, near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. side whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. He lobs it deep middle. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They go play action. Here's Smith. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Smith on 1st down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Smith in the pistol. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Smith to the air now. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Falcons going nickel to defend this third down play.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Looking slant route complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the second half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm, because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Robinson on the inside give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Penix here from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, hey. Here we go,
Looking to throw, Smith. Cut out left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. First and 10 from the 41. Straight ahead with Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
He was brought down by Troy Anderson. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. He's back to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they couldn't.
And his kick is blocked.
It's one of the big momentum swings in this game, Kate. You could just feel it. You go block a kick. These next few plays are so important. How do you go out and build on that huge swing while your opponent's on their heels?
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they find him after just a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Talking about on this side like you know go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your bitch. 5 years, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Grab it, trying to snatch out my soul.
Let's go now. 60.
He'll throw it. Gets this one to London. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He was brought down by Malcolm Woods. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons going for the win here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Tag. Bravo 80.
From the 24. And they'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ready up.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Young Hui-Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Evans now to return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. They look to throw it. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Here he is to throw. On target to Thornton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
And with 19 seconds left in this ball game, they spike it. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running back sent in motion left. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
They gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. In the preseason,
I took the Billy cool back then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the five. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find me, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out bad. I can't go out no way I'm
Separation Sunday. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 13. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. Let's start in Tampa. The Bucks at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Marvin Harrison Jr. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Cardinals get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And here's the man picked up from New England in April, Joe Milton. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Cowboys get the victory here in a